Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to my video about the Flare Audio R2 Pro in-ear earphones. I happen to have a pair of the titanium version of these earphones here. These are not even released yet, they're still at campaign stage, and there is a link to the Kickstarter campaign in the video description, so please do check that out. Now I want to run through the main features of these earphones in this video, and then I'll also give you my opinion on the audio quality, which is of course the most important factor when you're buying something to listen to your music with. Now, first of all, the features. These are supposedly meant to offer up pure distortion-free sound, and I'll talk to you about that in a little while. They're also meant to offer up the highest degree of sound isolation. Again, I'll talk to you about that in a little while as well. They're incredibly compact, of course. The actual enclosure, so this part of the earphone, measures 12mm by 7mm in diameter. They're precision turned and made of aerospace aluminium. Inside each of the earphones is a micro 5mm neodymium driver, which is pressure balanced, and also the tips, and this is really cool, these are Compli tips and they're made of isolation memory foam. So when you put these in your ears, they will actually mold to the shape of your ear and give you a really comfortable and really good amount of sound isolation. So that is very, very cool. And then one of the features which is very unique is that these have got user replaceable cables and driver assemblies. Now I won't dismantle them completely, but you can in fact unscrew this back section and it gives you access to both the cable and of course the driver inside. So if you did happen to damage the cable or the driver, then they are user replaceable. And in fact, and I've got no insider information on this, but if Flare Audio in the future did make driver upgrades available, then of course that would be a possibility as well. You could replace the driver with a different type of driver, for example. So let's move on to some of the other sort of features very quickly. A 1.2 meter cable, which is tangle free. And this has also got a gold-plated 3.5mm audio connector on it. Very nice cable. I would have liked to have seen a braided cable, but because the cables are user replaceable, maybe that's an option for further down the road. Maybe Flare Audio will do that at some stage. Now I mentioned that these are the titanium version of the earphones. There are different versions at different price points. All of them seem to have the same sort of features. They still come with the Compli tips. You can still replace the drivers, you can still replace the cables, etc. There's an R2A black and R2A white version, and also an R2A Olympic Studios limited edition, which has got like a red finish to it. We've also got the R2S stainless steel, and then we've also got this one here, which is the R2 Pro titanium. So now let's talk about the most important things with a pair of headphones or earphones, and that is in fact audio quality and the comfort factor. Now, even though these are made primarily of a metal construction, they are super light, and thanks to the Compli memory foam isolation tips, they are super comfortable to wear for prolonged periods of time. And thanks to these tips as well, that really do mold themselves to your ear, you get a really good degree of sound isolation, and that really allows you to block out external sounds and enjoy your audio. Now, with regards to audio quality, wow, absolutely amazing. I was very hard pressed to find anything negative to say about these earphones, apart from one thing which I'll come into in a very short while. But for the most part, the lower bass frequencies were delivered with such an effortless degree of grace that I really was amazed. So bass frequencies, no issues at all. Mid frequencies, again, equally as impressive, a nice amount of detail coming through. Vocals sounded very, very natural indeed. And I was just having such a great time listening to very different genres of audio with these R2 Pros. Now, the only thing, and this is me being very, very picky indeed, and that is the higher frequencies. On occasion, very high frequencies just had a slight mechanical feel to them, so a little bit clinical in the way they delivered the very high frequencies, but that was only with some audio tracks. Other audio tracks, they didn't even detract from the overall experience. It was just such a pleasure to test these, and I'm very impressed indeed. These are the Flare Audio R2 Pro in-ear earphones. Please do check out the link to their Kickstarter campaign. Thank you very much for watching. Please do hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.